Hi there. I just wanted to put this video out really as a kind of counteract or balance out, if you like, the opinions and thoughts about the Nicola Bulley case. Huge case in the UK. Very, very sad, tragic case, and it's just in typical fashion for social media and YouTube. It's just being completely ripped to bits. Every little thing being irrationally analysed and conspiracies drawn up, false accusations made. It's just, it really does border on the insane to me. It's almost ridiculous. It's almost like a mental disease, like a kind of cancer even, that just finds its way and branches out across social media, particularly YouTube. And when these kind of cases hit, and it's almost like people just have this insatiable need to have this dramatic story, to have this villain, this this bad guy, this horror story, an affair, a police cover-up, corruption, everything that goes with it. And unfortunately there's so many, and I don't care who I offend saying this, because I really don't give a crap, to be honest. This channel's not here to monetarily gain anything. It's just my thoughts and opinions on it, and I'm going to say it because I'm getting pretty fed up really with the whole thing across this world, that every single big high profile case has to be attached to so much drama and what have you, and to the total detriment of the victim's family. Nobody just seems to care about that. But yeah, I think there are just so many gullible people out there that swallow up the crap that's put out on social media. And not just gullible, people enjoy it, people love it, they seem to, and it seems to be, and I really do not want to be in this bracket. I know I'm using YouTube, but it's just a means for me to put my voice out. I don't consider myself a true crime fan. I really don't. I don't have a massive need or interest in going and digging out every single detail that I can about a case. I look at things logically, I look at everything, I look at the facts, and I can pretty quickly draw up my own sort of conclusion as to what happened. I'm not saying it's right, but it uses rational, logical thinking, as opposed to just going down rabbit holes, speculating irrationally, and ending up with a completely different story, a hurtful one that accuses loads of innocent people. I can't figure it. I really can't figure it out. But if it wasn't such a tragic subject, I'd find it funny and I could take the mickey out of people. But I can't do that. It's too much of a tragic subject, isn't it? But this Nicola Bulley case. Okay. Let's look at it logically first. Let's ask the first logical question. Okay, what time did this happen and where was it? So it's let's say 9 a.m. 9 a.m. in the morning, broad daylight. Fairly busy dog walking area. Lots of dog walkers around, lots of walkers around. Big open fields. Busy road nearby. It's a small village in England. It's quite a busy village. I think there's about 600 people that live in that area. You've got a woman walking her dog. And she's just on her phone. Is that really prime time kind of hunting time for somebody to abduct or murder somebody who's walking their dog. Yeah, so somebody has to, going on the theory of Nicola was abducted or murdered, somebody's got to drag a screaming woman or Nicola's body across a big open area, a big open field somewhere without being seen. You know, we know there was a lot of people around that morning, dog walkers, because we know Nicola was seen by various witnesses. You've got caravan park nearby, you've got houses nearby, as I say, you've got a fairly busy road nearby. They've got to drag Nicola screaming. Let's say she was abducted, screaming. You got the dog barking, the dog's going mental. This abductor doesn't know if the dog's going to attack him, her, bite them. To me, that scenario seems very, very, very unlikely. I think anybody who is thinking of abducting or attacking a woman, firstly, you know, on her phone, holding her phone out in front of her, because we know that that's what she does, and that's what witnesses said she was doing that morning. They don't know that Nicola's not talking to somebody. Somebody can hear what's going on. They don't know that. And then also you've got the dog. You know, nobody's going to want to attack somebody really with a dog. Dog's going to be a massive problem. Dog's going to follow them. Dog's going to potentially attack them. Dog's going to potentially bark its head off and make loads of noise. I think you really need to throw this whole theory in the bin where it belongs. The fact that Nicola may have been abducted or murdered and then her body taken somewhere. Because all the people that are saying that she was dumped in the river at a later date, that's what would have had to happen, really, isn't it? That's what would have had to happen. Wherever she may have walked to, they may have taken her from, you've still got that whole scenario if it happened in that area. So for me, that theory is in the bin. That is just not feasible. It just does not make sense in any way whatsoever. And for that to happen and nobody to see anything out of the 1,000 whatever pieces of information that the police have had, for nobody to see anything untoward happen, no suspicious people in the area, no screams, nothing. I find that totally unbelievable. That scenario, to me, is totally unbelievable.